the escalators will get you. So I will introduce
really
the stars of the show, who of course are by the bar. Do you guys make mocktails?
Yeah.
Always?
I'll make you
If I cry, will you make a mocktail? Okay. All right, guys. So thanks for being here. Welcome to Rise and Live. I'm introducing right now Suzanne Boyd and Eric Roby.
Thank you, Chelsea. You're the best. And yes, she is pregnant. That's right. She
It's
already
not
has,
a burrito,
she
it's
already
a baby,
has 2
people.
boys at home, and this is a girl, right, Chelsea? Yeah. So at least. At least you're getting a girl. All right. Thank you, Chelsea Taylor from New Country WIRK. Thank you so much. And hello, everyone. Hello to our live audience. What do you guys think of our digs this morning? Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, pretty cool.
All right. I think we need to let's get started. Roll the open.
Let's Rise and Live with Roby and Suze.
Hello. Hello, TGIF. I normally don't drink before the show, but
Bull.
I really don't. I normally don't. But Mike and Mike made me drink before the show this morning.
No, drinking before 9 a.m. Well, I mean, our standards are going down.
I know, they are way down. They were already pretty low, but now they're really low. All right,
Yes.
So thank you to our live audience for coming. Thank you to Hubbard Radio. So we are live in their performance studio, which is where they have all the artists come. And we are live here this morning. We said, we want to come take over your performance studio. And they were like, okay.
No, that's not how it happened. They were like, can we say no? How can we get out of this
Right.
awkward?
I basically sent a bunch of emails, and Beth was like, okay, I guess we'll let you in. All right. So yeah, we are live from the home of WRMF, WIRK, Sunny. They have so many radio stations here.
Right. If it's your favorite radio station, it's from this building. It's
probably from this building. Yeah. And actually, Hubbard Radio just bought these radio stations, and we are also going to have some of the radio stars on our show this morning, like the KVJ show. Yes, you guys are stars. Don't you know that? So the last time I was here, come on up. The last time I was here was I was actually on the KVJ show, and come on around. So the last time I was here, I was on the KVJ show. Come in the front, guys. You deserve to be in the front.
Suzanne Boyd. Been
yes,
like
their
part
drinks.
of the family for
Yes,
20 years
we
now.
start
Hello,
drinking.
Suzanne.
Hey. So the last time I was here, I was on the KVJ show for your 48-hour marathon. Come up front.
Well, Kevin's the star.
No, all of you are the stars. So Kevin, Jason, Virginia from the KVJ show, which is a staple in the West Palm Beach market and all of South Florida, to be honest with you.
It was the only thing that my kids cared about.
Yeah.
I was going to Hubbard. They were like, "Oh, you're going to see KVJ?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yes.
What? Remember, I'm your father. Am I anything?
They don't care. Yeah. So the last time I was here, I was for your 48-hour Bahamas marathon. So you guys were on the air for 48 hours, nonstop. And how much did you raise?
We raised $200,000.
Wow.
Crazy. Is that awesome?
Well, it's like we went on, we were like getting no money, and then Suzanne came on, and it went from like $10 to 180 grand, and like it was amazing. It was just, it took 10 minutes, and you did that? That was all you. It was so great.
Yeah. Because I threatened to take my top off. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay, so what I loved was the fact that this guy in the middle, Jason, did not sleep or eat or do any. He was in the studio for 48 hours.
So, Virginia, did you notice a difference with him at all?
He was on point.
No, he couldn't even talk when I got there.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just want to get a drink right now.
Go for it. Mike and Mike have you. They've got you covered. They've got you covered. Okay.
All over.
All right. So Virginia, talk to us about what's happening with this $200,000. How are you guys? So Little Smiles, which is your organization, is kind of orchestrating the whole relief efforts in the Bahamas. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so the humanitarian part is up. Sorry, I threw my voice out last night partying. Yeah,
That's kind of a problem for a DJ.
it's a real big problem.
I mean, would you look at us? I'm like wearing the uniform of an alcoholic. I have on a Jack Daniel's shirt and a brewery cap, and sounds like a pirate. My voice song. This is what radio is. This is radio right here for you. He's over at the bar. I mean, my gosh, what a mess we are. This is terrible.
I just saw Kevin in the hallway. I'm like,
Good
okay,
Lord.
you talk. I can't talk, Kevin. You talk for me.
What we're doing with the mice. I mean, I'm getting drunk just smelling her breath. It's terrible. My gosh.
I'm so sorry to all of you respectable Rise and Live viewers.
No, we're not respectful.
Everybody looks beautiful. She's in a great dress. We look terrible. She's the best thing we've got. I mean, look at this. This is what a mess.
All right.
So today we're going to load up a container. You know, we did a lot of food and water in the beginning for the Bahamas, but we're past that now. Now it's rebuilding. So we've got 4 giant tropical shipping containers. You know what those look like. We're filling them with building supplies, roofing supplies, insulation. That's getting filled today and going over next week. 4 giant ones, and we're going to go over with them.
Wow.
And we're going to start the rebuild process.
Now, if anyone's watching, like, how can they help? Can they continue to donate to Little Smiles?
Yeah. So you can still text to give. The number is 44321. You can text to give any amount you're comfortable with. We'll take $1. We'll take $1 million. Whatever you guys want to do, we will take it all and we will put it to good use.
Awesome.
You can follow us on all of our social media.
So Virginia is like on top of it. They have a whole team over there in the Bahamas making sure that money is going to the people that need it the most. So that's what I love when you give to an organization like that where you know it's going to the people who need it.
And we're watching every penny. You know, we've got emails going, and it's a big effort, but it's an honest and real effort. You know, the Bahamas are not like the U.S. It's tricky over there when you bring a bunch of stuff in. You have to know people. You have to be able to get that stuff in the right hands of the right people. Otherwise, it disappears. So luckily, we've got literally boots on the ground, people mobilized, ready to help, ready to do this. We're going to focus on the elementary school, the public elementary school first, then the clinic, and then some of the homes of the poorest people that need it most.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. How's that drink, Jason? Okay, good.
Chug, chug,
All
chug,
right,
chug, chug.
And you know, actually, Roby and our videographer Gene went to the Bahamas. They were in Nassau because a lot of the orphanages or the orphans are in orphanages there. They were brought over from Grand Bahama, right, Roby?
Yeah, so we went over there. It was a week ago on Thursday. And you know what we saw? It was heartwarming and heartbreaking at the same time. It's really kind of a strange feeling to have, something I wasn't emotionally prepared for. But take a look. We're going to take you on this journey of what the orphans are going through after Hurricane Dorian.
As the sun rises over Boca Raton,
we're going to have the teenagers.
36 students, teachers, and parents of American heritage prepare for a short trip that's sure to have a lasting impact. This trip quickly planned because Bahamian orphans evacuated because of Hurricane Dorian are in desperate need.
This is a very important trip, not only to try and lift their spirits, but also to bring awareness that this group still needs your help.
Once on board, the students and teachers start to emotionally prepare for what they're about to experience.
They have 4-month-olds all the way to 11-year-olds.
We fly over the most devastated areas. This is where some of the orphans were evacuated from Grand Bahama to Nassau.
Put them on top.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Bahamas.
We have a busy day planned where not only are we dropping off the donations, but we're going to be doing some projects with the younger kids, trying to bring a smile to their face.
After a short drive, the students and their donations arrive at the first orphanage called the Bahamas Emergency Hostel. The facility is packed with young kids because of the storm.
Right now, they are bursting at the seams with more than 50 kids. So they have asked for supplies because they need the extra supplies that they have so many different kids. And American Heritage, there are 18 kids here and about 40 of us total with adults. They have donated, I'll take that, they've donated some 6,000 pounds worth of food, which is what I'm holding here, toys for the kids, pretty much anything that you can imagine that a child is going to need.
Everything, that is, except love. That's another reason why American Heritage decided to make this one-day trip. We aren't allowed to show you the faces of the orphans for privacy reasons, but the reaction is heart-melting. Kids jumped into our arms to have a little extra human contact. The staff is overwhelmed, but doing their best.
Because some of them are still toddlers. Some are babies, so some wouldn't really understand. But they know that they are in a different home.
Yeah.
That's the point.
So how do you keep their spirits up?
Play. We let them play. We bear them out. We let them just play. You know?
Hard to leave because when you hear their stories, they don't know the children's names here. They didn't come with the name. They just came over from the disaster areas. They don't know how old they are. Didn't know if they were a boy and a girl until they changed their diaper. That's unreal. I just can't fathom that.
As you can see, we are now at the second location and we formed a human chain of help as the volunteers and the kids from American Heritage are unloading more of all the donations that they were able to gather. Now this is the Nazareth Center and it's supposed to be a facility for older kids, but because the need has been so great with so many displaced from Grand Bahama, they had to bring in younger kids. So again, just jam-packed.
The orphans may be the focus of this mission, but the American Heritage students are also gaining something that's difficult to receive in South Florida: a world perspective and appreciation.
They're just so appreciative, and it makes you feel so appreciative for what you have and to realize how grateful we should be for our lives.
I'm very proud of our students and our staff and our parents and the way everybody came together to make this happen.
Despite only one day to deliver the donations and meet the children, lifelong connections have been forged.
Thank you too. God bless you.
The emotional toll from this storm hasn't started to sink in. Right now, there's only time to concentrate on basic needs. With these donations, American Heritage has satisfied that necessity for now. They're also promising to help in the long term and to try and comfort these children who may grow up never knowing their parents or even knowing their birth name.
Okay, Roby.
I mean, it really does put it in perspective.
Yeah. I mean, even our audience is crying. I know. I'm not crying. You're crying.
You know, what is amazing is American Heritage, a private school, they have one in Delray, they have one in Broward County. Within about a month, they were able to put on this amazing program, donate 6,000 pounds worth of stuff, and then set it up so that they could find these orphanages and send it over there personally. That is amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
And they're promising to continue to follow
to do it. So if you want to help in the American Heritage effort with the orphanages, so I think you can pick kind of what area you want to help in. The KVJ show is really focusing on rebuilding a certain area in the Bahamas. American Heritage focusing on the orphans in that area. So whatever is kind of touching your heart, I think that's where you should give.
There's so much need. We've said it before. Starting now through the next year, 2 years,
5 years,
that's when these donations are so needed, when it's out of the headlines.
Yeah, exactly. All right, the other thing that we did this week was we emceed the Hats Off Nonprofit Awards, the Nonprofits First Nonprofit Awards, and Roby and I had to wear hats, but your hat was lame. My hat was it stood out.
It was not lame.
Your hat was so lame.
Your hat kept poking me in the eye.
I know it did. Roby and I were dancing towards the end, and I kept hitting him in the eye when I was doing the
cornea scars.
But then after that, our sales director, Lori Rex, and I went to go get in my car in the parking garage at CityPlace.
Sounds easy, right?
Sounds easy. Well, not when you don't remember where you parked your car. Take a look at this.
When you're in a parking lot and you can't find your car. Do not trust Suzanne Boyd. Car. We are now back on the 5th floor and we're walking down each floor. And we've already walked up a few. So I just burned 1,001 candles. SOS! We've been walking like we're in the wilderness, looking for the car. Suzanne thinks she's always right, and she's not. So we're barefoot, walking up 5 freaking floors in the parking garage, and then walking back out. Lesson: don't let Suzanne drive you. She's gonna find the car. I think we go up that ramp. Yeah, we 100%. We definitely need to go up a ramp. Is that what this is about? You just want to my points proving.
Oh, there it is!
Stop. Oh my God. Oh, mine's going up
too. Yes. A half an hour we were looking for my car.
And look who's here crying, laughing.
Okay,
It's
LaBrittany, you have to come up. Come on, we won't. She doesn't want to come up, but Kamani, you have to get a shot of her. Okay, she is. So, LaBrittany, I have to tell you, you are when we said, can we just hop in your car and you'll drive us around? And she's like, sure. I mean, she was the nicest, and she was so patient with us. And did you think we were crazy?
Oh
no.
She's lying.
I feel like she's seen some crazy people in the parking garage at CityPlace. In all fairness, it is a big garage, right? 6 floors, each ramp. Don't judge.
You're saying that she's used to seeing people walk around looking for the cars. Is she used to seeing people in high heels, a cowboy hat, and a derby hat?
That's why I said to
roaming around
crazy.
Sweating like they're having a hot flash?
We were. And Lori was so stressed out. I really feel like she was scared that we were never going to find the car. You were, right? Yes, that's why she normally drives. Right. Okay, from now on, you can drive, Lori. LaBrittany, thank you for coming in. Who do you work for? What's the name of the company? CPS. Okay.
We're going to have to make you a T-shirt.
Needs a raise, CPS.
LaBrittany is La Hero.
We need a hero award at Rise and Live. You're our first annual hero. First annual hero award.
Congratulations, LaBrittany.
Yes. First annual hero award goes to we just gave her a Rise and Live mug. Yes. Thank you, LaBrittany. All right. What else did we do this week?
Well, we pretended like we were medical professionals and could do medical procedures. Kid you not.
I know. Yeah, we did.
And the only sucker that would fall for it is our executive producer, Stephanie.
But you wanted me to do it on you, too, so don't lie. You've heard of CoolSculpting, right? Has anyone heard of CoolSculpting? It's where it, freezes off your fat. Well,
it should have been me because I'm the only single person on the staff.
Whatever.
Stephanie has no fat.
She really has she has zero body fat. But let's take a look at when we went to Basis Aesthetics in Delray Beach and tried our hand at CoolSculpting. All right, we are at Basis Aesthetics today because we are going to try our hands at CoolSculpting. Do you know what this is?
This is where you suck out the fat by making it cold, and you walk out.
I don't think you suck it out. We're gonna do it on this one, who literally
does not need it.
Fat.
But look at that Buddha belly! It's gonna be gone.
So you're gonna put your fingers like this, and you're gonna squeeze here.
Oh my God, we gotta squeeze your fat.
You gotta squeeze it. And then you're gonna pinch it, and basically put this in the middle of it, and you'll draw a line here.
Okay.
And then you're gonna take this, and this line is gonna become the line you just draw, and you're gonna do a circle.
Oh, okay.
And then same thing to the other side.
Okay.
So what if we screw up?
anything you do, we can fix.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's good.
What if we give her abs over here on accident?
Don't worry, I can fix it.
So the first step is to actually, which is hard on Stephanie, is to find the fat and then draw a circle around it like a bullseye so we can freeze that mother.
I have picked red. Okay, so
It's Sharpie.
Does Sharpie come off? We're gonna find out. Oh my God, you have 0 fat.
Are you sure that's right? It looks like we're taking out her appendix.
I gotta do a circle. Okay.
Okay, let's
I
look.
think you did perfect. Thank you.
You put a vagina on her stomach.
Oh, we don't want to get rid of that. Just grab it, Roby. Just grab it.
Like that?
Yes.
Is that good? Where's the doctor?
She has a broken leg, remember?
3 vaginas by the time we're done today. Look, I'm gonna sign my work. All right, now let's start freezing the fat away. We're always wearing gloves for these. This is like Darth Vader gloves.
I know.
I like this.
We'll do your side first. So
Okay.
We're gonna open it, so you're gonna
Oh.
use that to clean the area first before we put on each gel pad if you want to.
She dirty. Okay.
So we're gonna open this and you're gonna take it and you're gonna hold it and then
Okay.
you're gonna spread it. Almost see how this is the gel pad, you're gonna spread it over this area. You wanna cover the whole area that you're treating.
This looks like an amoeba from hell. Does it have to be flat?
Do I get a raise? Yes! 100% it's coming out really
Okay.
And now I'm gonna show you the next part.
She's a woman. Like, why did you even have to think?
This, you're gonna click this spot in the circle there.
Okay.
Not that one, this one.
Okay.
And then it's gonna activate the vacuum. And then you're gonna basically see how this is an oval. You
Yeah,
drew
it
an
goes
oval,
right-
goes right over there, and she'll feel it suction. They're good. Yes, they're good. They're good.
You don't trust us?
You don't believe that we can do this stuff? Don't worry. She said she could fix anything.
Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. You got some nice underwear.
Now to start it,
It's like a suction
you can hit that button there.
This one?
Yep.
All right, fat be gone. Okay, so the best thing about CoolSculpting is like it's the best workout you've ever had because you're sucking out all the fat, but
You get to relax.
relax, watch Netflix, and eat whatever you want because those fat cells are never coming back again.
All right, Steph, we brought you a gift.
Come on in.
You have a choice of water, but you know what? You're CoolSculpting. You need coffee with sugar.
I need soda.
You're not CoolSculpting.
Whatever, Roby. I worked out this morning.
All right, so Stephanie has been frozen for 35 minutes now.
Well, her stomach has.
Her stomach. We're told it's gonna look between a hickey and a prune. So, and then we gotta massage it. All right, let's see what we got.
That was cold enough.
You ready? Here we go. The big reveal.
Ta-da!
Oh, it is like a big hickey.
Go to massaging right away. Yep.
Oh,
Like that. Yep.
Okay.
Really get in there.
like playing a keyboard.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a nice massage.
You were gentle.
Fat be gone, no more fat for Stephanie.
Now we can take off the gooey gel pad, and then that side's done. Now we can begin doing the other side.
Side number 2. This is my side. I feel like my
Better
side.
known as the fat lumpy side.
Sorry. Okay.
Yep. So that's perfect.
Okay. Yep.
Not perfect because you're redoing it.
Nope. I just want to make sure that's tucked in.
I feel like this is a microphone. The sun will come out tomorrow.
Oh look, it's sucking out all the talent.
Now we're gonna wrap you up again.
Wrap you up like a
One more time.
like a
Baked
papoose.
potato.
Like a papoose.
For the record, we didn't have to redo mine.
Because you're wrapping. Okay, 35 minutes. I feel it sucking.
Okay, I gotta go. So,
You're leaving? It's not even over.
I've got stuff to do. I can't watch fat just freeze. Yeah, if it was mine, I'd be here all day.
Don't worry, I'll stay here with you, Mom. Don't worry, I got you.
Gotta go. I'm gonna roll out of here. You didn't know we did that, did you? No.
Right. All right, we have Sabrina, who's the CoolSculpting tech, and Wendy, the owner of Basis Aesthetics, where they let us come in and take over.
They didn't realize that we were doing cartwheels and flips.
Right. You had no idea, right? I know. I was like, let's wait till no one's in the hallway.
I had no idea we had this space. I'm so impressed.
Yes, you actually don't have the space. It's why Roby was nervous to do a handstand, or not a handstand, a cartwheel.
Yeah, somersault.
That's hilarious.
But you wouldn't do
I wouldn't do a cartwheel.
That's my point.
Oh.
You wouldn't because there wasn't enough room, you thought. But I thought there was plenty of room. All right. So, Sabrina, what did you think?
I think both did great. I'm impressed for first time doing CoolSculpting.
All right, before we get your vote,
Okay.
we want to get the audience's vote. We don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have the audience vote first. Everyone has our heads on a stick.
A Roby face and a Suze face.
Okay.
So hold them up. 1, 2, 3. Who do you think did it best?
Point it towards
Who's
us.
Best at
Who is
freezing
best?
fat?
Oh,
I think it's more.
Okay, you can't do that. You can't flip. You can't be a flipper. Okay, I think.
Who's counting?
I think there's more Suzanne's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, all right.
14.
But the second most important vote would be Stephanie. Stephanie's in the back.
Oh yeah, Stephanie.
Producer.
Yeah, because she was the one that was the guinea pig. Yes, it's
What?
true. I was more gentle. I was holding her hand for the 35 minutes.
Yeah, but I feel like I know Stephanie on another level, like a Me Too level.
Yeah, you were all over the Me Too. Yeah, the Me Too people would be all over you. Yeah, we didn't even show all the video. Hyro, our photographer and editor, was like, okay, we have to cut out that part.
You're saying Suzanne too, Hyro?
Yes, Hyro says Me Too. Yes.
I didn't realize the bus was going to be on the 5th floor at Hubbard Radio.
All right, so we're not trying to sway your vote, Wendy, but who would you hire as your next CoolSculpting tech, Roby or Suzanne?
Well, I have to just say really quick, so there has to be a level of comfort in squeezing someone's fat, and you have to be kind of appropriate when you do it. So with that...
So I won.
I have to give it to Susan.
Yes! My lead is solid. My lead on the Can We Do It is solid. Thank you so much, Wendy, Sabrina. You guys are the best. And just so you know, Stephanie just got that done this week, so we don't have the after picks yet because it takes about 8 weeks, I guess, right?
8 weeks.
So it's about 8 weeks, and it's about $600 per side, right, Wendy? Wait, what's?
Yes, per cycle.
Yeah, so about $600 per side. Oh, this is not Stephanie,
No.
right? So we just want to show you some before and afters of what CoolSculpting looks like so you can get an idea of the before and the after. Steph won't see her results for another 8 weeks, but I don't think she's going to see results because she already had no fat.
Full results. She will start to see some results, but the full results because you
8
have
weeks.
some swelling, right?
Yeah, you have some swelling in the beginning. You know, it's a little bit of redness, but with that massage that you guys did was so awesome. It should be like perfect.
So we gave her a
Did
good
you hear
massage.
that, Stephanie?
Yeah.
Perfect.
She's saying we really killed it with the massage. All right, coming up next on Rise and Live with Roby and Suze, we have Andy's Angle coming up.
And there she is.
There she is. She's talking about boundaries, but really, you probably think setting boundaries is something completely different than how you're actually supposed to do it. Andy's going to fill us in on that coming up.
And also our bartender of the week.
Yeah, bartenders.
Yeah, they're from Death and Glory.
Yeah, we got Mike and Mike.
They're pirates. They're pirates this morning. We're going to explain why and the amazing drink that has this crowd forgetting they're supposed to clap.
Yeah, why aren't you guys clapping louder and faster? And Audio Sal, our DJ this morning, who came in and brought in all of his equipment here at Hubbard Radio. And once again, we are live from Hubbard Radio headquarters in West Palm Beach. Rise and Live is coming right back.
Our mission of hope, helping other people every day, is more than just a set of words. It's greater than a mission. It's really our roadmap. It's the soul of our company. It's our conscience. It reminds us why we get up and do the things that we do every day.
We hit the ground running every single day, and the first thing that's on our minds when we get up in the morning is how can we help that agent in the field? How can we make their lives or their jobs easier? Just as our agents are waking up every single day thinking about how they can improve the lives of their customers. How many people can they help each and every day?
Our opportunity is really one in which we get a chance to transform lives. We get a chance to transform the lives of the customers we serve. We get an opportunity to transform the lives of agents and leaders that come to this opportunity. Helping other people every day, that's our roadmap, it's our conscience, it's our soul. It's what helps us stay focused every single day on making sure that we're doing the right things for the right reasons.
Andy's Angle brought to you by Basis Aesthetics in Delray Beach. All right, we've got Andy Valelli. Yes, I know. Okay, so we're getting a little serious here because who's a codependent in the room? Who's a people pleaser? You can raise your hand. I know you are, Beth. I know you are. It's all the women, right? All the women. Okay, so we are talking about setting boundaries today, and I feel like this is so hard.
It really is, and here's the thing that you and I talked about. When you're a healthy person and you have a healthy mindset, there's no reason to actually set a boundary, because setting a boundary is coming from a place of fear. Hold on.
Whoa. Stop the train, pull over the bus, park the car. I need my boundaries.
Okay, so I have a story for you. I think you're really going to appreciate it. I was talking to a client this past week, and she has a teen that has had some trouble over the past couple of years. Well, the teen decided that they wanted to do something creative after school, a creative after school activity. So the mom, who is a professional, who has a very busy schedule, made all sorts of arrangements for this teen. The mom is in an appointment with a client. The teen texts and says, I'm at this group and I don't want to be here and I'm having a panic attack. And the mom says, well, I've already moved mountains for you to be able to be there, so you're going to have to hang out. You're in a safe place. You know, I'll come and get you. Well, the teen ended up hopping in an Uber and going to a pizza shop. So here's the thing. We had a discussion about it afterwards, and she said, you know, I was so uncomfortable not making the move to go and get them, but I knew that the best thing for me to do was to hold to what was true. I'd already had an appointment. We'd already made these arrangements. So what she was able to see, first of all, was that her teen does have well-being, does have their own wisdom. They were able to take themselves out of a situation.
Well, she got in an Uber with a strange person if she's having a panic attack.
So that's when we questioned what's really happening here. But the other part was she was able to see that she didn't have to stop her world, that her child would be okay no matter what, and that her living her life and her truth was actually showing her child that you're okay no matter what. So what the child is learning is that their happiness and their well-being is not based on circumstances, right? And the mom was also able to see the more that I make healthy decisions, that I'm coming from a healthy space, the more the world around me just sort of says yes to it and supports that.
So what I'm hearing and what I love is that setting a boundary in this case was actually doing nothing.
Exactly.
Which I think is so brilliant, because we think of setting boundaries and that we have to actually do something, but in reality a lot of times it's doing nothing, right?
Exactly. The more you're just in your healthiest state, you don't have to tell people how to act. There'll be a certain respect and an air about you. And my
that's fun.
For you, I know it is. I know, Rose. But my husband Lee has this great saying. It's so beautiful. And he always says, you know, if you're a healthy person, you're just going to make healthy choices. So when it comes to food or exercise, if you're a healthy person, you're going to eat healthy food and exercise. And if you want to have a glass of wine once in a while, that's going to be
or
okay.
a drink at 9 a.m. on a Friday.
Exactly, because you've still got the mindset of a healthy person. So you don't have to have all these rules and regulations in your life. Because you're just living from a place of wholeness
that
and
makes
truth.
me feel better. I feel so much better after talking to you, Andy. You just give me permission.
Of course. Listen, be you. Just be you. When you come from love and kindness, which you always do, and compassion, things always work out. It's amazing how things work out.
Go check out Andy and her husband. They actually have a whole business, a transformational coaching business, spreadhappy.net. They're amazing. They have these weekends. You got to go to a weekend. Yeah.
You got to come to a weekend.
You got to go to a weekend, because I'm telling you, it's intense. It's not intense. It's fun, but it's intensive. Yes. All right. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right, coming up on Rise and Live with Roby and Suze, we are going back to our bartenders.
Yes.
And I want to hear about this drink that is super dangerous because it doesn't taste like there's any alcohol in it.
Oh, I know. It is a perfect morning drink.
Yeah, so we have Mike and Mike from Death or Glory, and they started like right at 8:20. We told the bar they need to be set up by 8:30, and they were starting right at 8:20.
All right, Rise and Live with Roby and Suze. We'll be right back.
We're coming right back. Ocean West Property Management was born out of a love for people.
Hi, Barb. How are ya?
The owner, Diane Evans, has spent her entire life in the hospitality business in southern Palm Beach County. Her parents owned the Delray Arms Hotel, where Crane's Beach House now sits in downtown Delray.
My parents purchased a hotel here in Delray back in 1983. It's the year I graduated high school, and I just kind of followed them, and I was with them the whole 20 years that they ran the hotel.
Diane specializes in helping South Florida condo owners make money on their property by turning their vacant homes into vacation rentals.
If a owner is looking to rent their property out and they want to get the most for their money, I can do that. You know, it's no problems. We make sure everything's done from start to finish. We take care of everything. You just get a check in the mail once a month.
Ocean West Property Management handles every aspect, from marketing your listing to handling the payment and making sure your guests are comfortable and have everything they need.
These single-family homes and the condo units, they rent out very well.
Many of her guests return year after year because customer service is Diane's #1 priority. Ocean West Property Management handles all of your property needs, from managing luxury properties, condos, and beach rentals to home checks. There is no service too big or too small. Call Diane at Ocean West Property Management and start making income off of your home today. 561-632-6521. All right, welcome back to Rise and Live with Roby and Suze.
And before we get to the drink of the week, we got to give a big shout out to Audio Sal.
Yes,
I mean, what an
Audio
amazing
Sal.
job.
Thank you
so much.
Yeah,
and,
thank you for.
This is so cool. You know what he's doing? He's going to be DJing the world's largest cocktail party. You have to go to Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's
but
the
how cool is that?
Gator game versus Georgia Bulldogs. I don't even know the other team because I'm a Gator. Clearly,
that's all that matters. November 2nd, right? Audio out? Yeah.
Really,
so he's
you're
going to
be there? You're going to be at the open air outside, like Plaza, whatever it is in Jacksonville. That's a fun time.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
Audio Sal, for coming. And thank you once again to Hubbard Radio, who let us take over their performance studio this morning.
Did they know we were doing all this?
I don't think they had any. Beth is over there giving me the side eye for sure. Yeah, look at her. She's giving me the side eye. She's like, what is going on? We did not know it was going to be all this. So thank you to the home of WRMF, WIRK, Sunny, all the good radio stations. They are here at Hubbard Radio in West Palm Beach. And all the good drinks come from Death or Glory, apparently. This is coffee.
Which please. So first off, we need to find out, why are you dressed like pirates?
So we actually are doing a pop-up bar for about a month and a half now for Halloween. And it's similar to our Miracle pop-up bar that we do in December.
So it looks like Halloween threw up in the bar.
Right.
Yeah, when you walk in, it's crazy.
And you thought Death or Glory was enough. And so it's Death or Glory now.
Ah, okay.
And so everything is themed. All the cocktails are themed, even the food, and everything is fantastic still.
It is. The food is phenomenal. They have the best burger I've ever tasted in my whole life at Death or Glory.
Cheeseburger?
The cheeseburger. It's so good.
That's something from like a
cattle farmer's daughter. Yeah, I know. When I say it's a good burger, you better listen to me. All right, so we got Mike and Mike from Death or Glory, and we're making up a drink called Which Please.
Which Please. Which now, which we go on.
So why is this so dangerous?
So, well, they're all kind of dangerous, honestly. Every single drink we make there. But this one is actually just showing off a little bit of what they do in downtown Delray Beach, which is every year they ride bikes around, dress up like witches.
Oh yeah, the witches.
Best witch laugh, best witch whatever, witch this having that, and but it all goes towards
charity
achievement centers for children's and
Yeah.
families. So
what are
that's
the
why we chose this
ingredients in
one.
here?
Yeah, so we got
it is
rum.
2 ounces of plantation 3-star rum.
Okay.
An ounce of lime juice,
Can
fresh
I just
squeezed
say
lime
how
juice.
awesome our audience is? This is
Oh my God, it's almost all gone. Yeah, but they had this whole
Yeah,
picture,
right, Roby.
This
Yeah,
whole
well,
picture was full.
It wasn't us in the
before our
parking lot.
audience
Sure,
got
Roby.
here.
Yeah. And so 2 ounces of this, 2 ounces of fresh squeezed lime juice, 3/4 of house-made strawberry puree, and then half ounce of demerara sugar, which is
So I
cane
mean,
sugar.
the beauty of this is we do have all the juices for our morning,
and
right?
all of the sugars.
And
is
all
this
the
a hangover
sugars,
drink?
yeah.
No. I mean, it's all fresh squeezed, and there's not too
That
much
makes a
sugar at all. Well, there's not too much sugar.
Well,
I mean,
it's not
morning
artificial
anyways,
sugar.
Roby.
It's all natural sugar, is what he's saying.
When do you plan
no
on being
added
hungover?
sugars.
With this drink, maybe by 10 a.m.
Yeah,
See
I'm
you
gonna
there.
need a nap by 10 a.m. All right, so we got Mike, and you're Mike Ives. Who's Mike Ives?
I'm Mike Ives.
You're Mike Ives.
That's
and you're
Michael
Mike
DeMahi. Sometimes young
Okay.
Michael, sometimes
Sexy Mike.
Sometimes sexy Mike. Sometimes cute Mike. You never know. Depending on the day, the place,
Mike.
the time, it doesn't matter.
these names
He's
you've
from
given yourself?
Pensacola, though. I'm from Delray Beach. We're both from Florida.
I love it.
It works out.
I'm from Florida. High
Are
five.
you?
Go to the
Yeah.
Florida natives.
There we go. That's 1, 2, 3 of us.
That's
Good.
right.
All
That's
right. And the rest of you, enjoy your drinks.
Okay, what's with the 3? Is there an extra person we don't know about?
He's got to try
Oh.
one.
It's us.
He's a good bartender.
I love
one
it.
For you,
one for you, one for
me,
you, and one for
him.
you. Right. Oh, and
Don't
while
you
we're
know?
While we're
Wait, here's a little dehydrated
sorry.
lime.
I always.
She always grabs
No.
We don't have our
didn't
little
know if
spider
there was a
ring. So
thing. Okay.
There you go,
Awesome.
guys.
Cheers, Roby.
Which, please?
Which,
Cheer, please. Cheers.
A little bit.
Oh my gosh. That is good. It tastes just like the thing in my coffee mug. Crazy how that works. Yeah. All right. So here's the drink of the
She's
week.
got
if
friends
you wanna.
somewhere.
I got friends in high places. And just so you know, I do have to give a shout out really quickly to Periwinkle in Delray Beach for providing me with my clothing this morning. I was like, do I want to go with an anchor dress? I went with an anchor dress this morning. Yeah.
And do you know who provided my clothing? TJ Maxx. Thank you.
So go check out Periwinkle on Atlantic Avenue. And we just want to bring in Chelsea and her new co-host, Tim. So Tim is from, come on in.
Come on in.
Come on by the bar, Chelsea. Like you haven't been here in a while, right?
She gets pregnant. She
is
forgets what it's
pregnant.
like to
Tim,
be
come
near
on
a
in the
bar.
middle.
This is how you get pregnant, just so you know. Okay?
I love it. All right, so Tim, you came from Seattle, right?
Yeah, we moved here, my family and I, about 4 months ago.
Oh, how are you doing?
I'm doing better than I was in Seattle. There's sun and it's warm here and it's not gray and rainy.
I love it that you guys went back local for WIRK and you're back on the mornings. I mean, I love it. I love this team. So how are you liking it?
Just absolutely love South Florida. I mean, it's fantastic. My son had scoped out all the beaches and where he wants to surf. We moved right across the street from the Wellington Mall, so my daughter is completely happy. So it's fantastic. I can't get enough of this place.
And Chelsea, you guys are on every morning from what time to what time?
Every morning we are on 6 to 10. We're live. I'm going to address the elephant in the room right now.
I was like, can I say something about this?
Yes, you can always say, Roby, when did you get a filter all of a sudden?
Insert awkward interview question here, Roby. No, but this was weird because Tim came in like a Tinder date, like interviewing for the show. You know, like, hey, we should work. We're going to work together. I'm like, what the hell is going on with this guy's hair? But then once you start to learn about him, it's so endearing. He dyes it every month for like a specific charity.
Oh, I love that.
Susan G. Komen this month.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I assume that's why it's pink, right?
Nuclear pink.
It actually it started about 5-6 years ago, and we actually I started it doing a breast cancer fundraiser, and the donations weren't coming in that fast, and so I said, hey, if we get to X amount, I'll shave my head into a pink mohawk, and we got it within minutes. And
5 years later. better.
Well, I mean, I was growing. I thought it was just a one-off thing, and then as I was growing it out, the Leukemia Lymphoma Society said, "Hey, we want you to host our thing. Can you dye your mohawk red?" And then the Boy Scouts, and then Habitat for Humanity. So 5-6 years later, it's turned every color of the rainbow, and we're actually. Thank you. We're Chelsea and I are actually bigwigs for the Susan G. Komen Foundation here in Florida. So if you
why
go to our
isn't your
Facebook
hair
page-
pink?
Because I have Tim.
Right. What was weird is one of the first colors I dyed it here was actually a pastel pink because we did Chelsea's gender reveal. She's having a girl, so I did my mohawk pink, which is.
The baby is not his, by the way. I'm actually married.
I thought it was weird that
I
I dyed my mohawk pink
you did
for
go on
her
that
baby.
Tinder date.
I know.
Desperately, she tried to swipe left, but I ended up
my
here.
husband we gave him like a nomination. He was
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention for
Love
being
it.
a part of it.
All right, Tim and Chelsea from New Country WIRK. You can listen to them every morning from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So happy you're back on the morning.
And I hate to do it, but I am. You're pregnant.
Can I just smell it?
Yeah.
Just let me smell
Yeah,
it.
she can have a sip. Can't she have a sip? Yes. Here, you can have this one because I have a coffee mug. Here, this is yours, Tim. Oh, thank you. All right, there you go.
Don't
You're
mind the
welcome.
lipstick.
You're welcome. All right, and you know what? I feel like everyone needs a Rise and Live coffee mug, right? Doesn't everyone need a Rise and Live coffee mug? Well, we're Oprah, or actually Lori Rex is Oprah this morning. You get a Rise and Live coffee mug, and you get a Rise and Live coffee. We're handing out coffee mugs this morning. So thank you to our live audience for coming in and joining us at Hubbard Radio. Thank you to Beth Steibel. Thank you to Brian Egan from Hubbard Radio. A huge thank you to Anna and Louis, who helped us bring all of this stuff up, and we got in trouble with the security guard.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, we had a whole drama this morning.
And
you might be hearing from the building later.
We can't forget to thank La Brittany. She
La
saved
Brittany,
you.
yes, our hero. Thank you, La Brittany.
Coming down the fucking elevator.
And thank you to Audio Sal for being our DJ this morning. We really appreciate it. We also thank Mike and Mike from Death or Glory. You guys are the best. Cheers. Cheers. And don't forget to follow us on all the social channels. Share this live stream right now. That's the best thing you can do for us.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. And you can go get our newsletter by signing up on our website, riseand.live.
This was kind of fun.
This was fun. Okay, we'll be back next week, Beth.
Beth, is that okay?
She's fine with that. Okay, yeah. She's like, whatever.
She's changing the security codes as we speak.
That's right. All right, thanks for watching Rise and Live. We'll see you back here next Friday at 9 a.m.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Have a great weekend.